range if you're a baseball player.
If you're a baseball player, you don't have to worry about making a lot of money fishing, but if you want to do that, get into baseball.
Exactly. I have a little brother who's 8 years old. I know what I'm getting him for Christmas. It's got to be a baseball glove the way things are going. And the Kansas City Royals are really escalating the baseball arms race. After signing free agent Storm Davis to a $6 million three-year deal last week, Kansas City signed National League Cy Young Award winner Mark Davis to a four-year, $13 million deal today, making the Royals the first team ever to start a season with the reigning Cy Young Award winners and making Mark Davis the latest highest-paid player in the game. He led the majors with 44 saves for the Padres last year, but San Diego didn't want to pay him the $14 million he was looking for. Can't imagine why. Well, the Dolphins can make the NFL playoffs for the first time in 4 seasons if they can just win their last 2 games. Last night, the Fins regained control of their own destiny and moved back into a first-place tie in the AFC East by beating the Patriots. That catch by Mark Clayton set up this touchdown by Sammy Smith, one of 3 scores for the FSU rookie on the night, and the Miami defense got the job done too. They held the Patriots to just 66 yards on the ground. John Stevens just 20 yards on the night, while Dan Marino threw for 300 yards, and Mark Clayton was his usual highlight film self. Watch this catch as the Dolphins sacked the Pats last night 31-10, and now they go to Indy to play the Colts. Well, the LA Lakers' first trip to the Magic's kingdom resulted in another stunning upset by Orlando's NBA expansion team last night, and it was quite a magic moment with Magic Johnson leading his Lakers against Orlando in front of a packed house. LA led it by 12 at the half. Here Johnson hits Vlade Divac 2 of his 12 points, but Orlando hung in there. Watch Reggie Theus dish to Jerry Reynolds, who drives the lane and slams it home. 2 of his 14, and that got Pat riled up. Orlando went on a 23-4 run in the fourth that won it for him. Rookie Nick Anderson only had 10 points, but this bucket put it away as Orlando stunned the Lakers last night, 108-103. The Magic's off to the best start in history by an expansion team. They're 8-11 and have beaten 5 of last year's playoff teams. And most of Southwest Florida's prep basketball teams are just green with envy because Fort Myers High can claim this week's future star. Craig Cann reports on a young man who's making his points on and off the court.
It's not stretching it to say Nate Orzech means an awful lot to the Fort Myers High basketball program.
The guys really look up to his ability. They feel that they're confident in his ability to go to him at any time, and that any time that we need something to happen, Nate will usually make it happen.
The senior was a happening in the Green Wave season opener. A first-half breakaway layup put Orzech over 1,000 points for his career.
It was something that meant a lot to me. I've been practicing my whole life, just trying to make something out of myself in basketball. And Coach Bazzano has helped me the last 3 years, working hard with me.
I've had 3 players that have scored 1,000. He's the 4th player to do it, and he's the type of kid that you want to do well, you know. And I was real happy for him.
Pizzano admits to having coached flashier players during his days, but says Nate has a knack similar to another man in green.
I'd kind of classify Nate as in a Larry Bird sense of a way, that he's a heady player, and he gets the most out of his abilities. He can shoot the ball really well, and he's a scorer, and he gets his shots because he knows when to take them, and he's smart about taking them.
I can't really jump like Otis or shoot the threes like Jeff is good. I just take the situation I have and try to make the best out of it.
And like most his age, Orzech is shooting for a chance at the big time.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's really big gig. I hope I can do that. If not, I hope academics will come through for me.
For now, number 24 is coming through for the Green Wave, hoping for a state title. And hearing everybody cheer him on. In Fort Myers, Craig Cann, Wink Sports.
1,000 points, that's 995 more than I scored in my career.
That's a lot more. Coming up next, they're proud to be Americans where at least they know they're free. But first, here's a look at the closing Dow from